If you are looking for a private and local model for therapy, for comforting discussion, or just to pour your heart out, then maybe have a look at this Therapy Beagle 11 billion version 1 model. This model is quite interesting, especially when it comes to role play, where you just open up, pour your heart out, and don't hold back anything. This model has been trained on a top of Carbon Beagle 11 billion Truthy, which I also covered earlier, and also it is using a modified version of NART 100K. Therapy Beagle is aligned to be helpful, healthy, and comforting. Its usage is straightforward. Do not hold back on Therapy Beagle. Open up to it. Pour your heart out to Therapy Beagle. Listen to it, and then at the end of the day, most important thing, just remember it's just an AI. It's not a real human therapist. It's a friendly AI that mimics empathy and psychotherapy. It is an illusion without the slightest clue who you are as a person, as much as it can help you with self discovery. A beagle is not a substitute to a real professional. Well, that said, when you talk with it, it is quite helpful tool in unraveling oneself. So if you want to soothe your mind, heart, and any form of mental anguish, maybe give it a try. But again, remember, this is not a replacement of any human therapist. Now, in this video, we are going to install it locally on Windows privately, and then we are going to test it out on some of the prompts. So these are just for educational purposes. Don't take it too seriously. Uh, So the tool which I'm going to use for this purpose is LM Studio. If you are not aware of what LM Studio is, then maybe watch my other videos where I go into a lot more detail. I'm using one GPU on my local system of 16 GB of VRAM and my total memory is 32 GB. So make sure that you have that much space. And I'll be using the quantized version of it because I don't have the resources to run the full version of it, but I still will be using a good quantized level. So let's get into my local system and launch LM Studio. This is my LM Studio. Just launch it on the home page, write Therapy Beagle and then press enter, and you will see that the creator has also created some of the quantized level. I already have downloaded one of the slightly better one, which is a Q5, as you can see, KM, around 8 gig of size. Let me show you the file too. This is a file, and now let's click as three dots, and then we are going to load the model. Let's wait for the model to load. Model is loaded. Now let's also offload the layers to the GPU, and for hardware settings, I'm just going to put it at max. And once we do that, we just need to reload the model so that it will be using this one. The model is loaded. Now let's test it out on one of the prompts. So I'm asking it that lately I have been feeling overwhelmed at work with tight deadlines and expectations. Can you help me process these feelings? There you go. So it is asking, of course, Charlie, I can sense the weight of your responsibilities taking a toll on you. Let's dive deeper into what's been going on at work. So I'll just say I am working late and still they are not happy. How could I make sure that I work as well as get proper recognition? Let's press enter. So you see, not only it is giving you the responses, but also understanding. It's very, very empathetic, and it is also taking you in the right direction. So I'll just say yes, I have discussed, and we are working on a plan. Awesome. So what self-care strategies can we implement to prevent burnout? So yeah, tell me about those strategies. How do you? I just I don't do anything. It's asking what are my interests outside of work. I'm saying no interest. So It says, but reconnect with past hobbies. I'm being difficult. I'll say no hobbies. Finding something, reading a book, taking short walks. Don't like them. You see, so model is pretty empathetic, and I'm just being difficult, but model is just um, you know taking it in a right direction. Let's work out another direction, another set of prompts. In this one, I'm asking it. I've recently experienced a situation where I doubted my abilities and felt overwhelmed. How can I build more confidence in myself? Short, compact answers, but very, very relevant. Now it is saying it's understandable to have moments of self doubt, Charlie. Okay, so I don't know why it is calling me Charlie. Anyway, building confidence start with acknowledging your strength and achievement. Let's reflect on past successes and skills you possess. So I'll just say, I am not Charlie. And again, Charlie, okay. Anyway, so, or you can say, I am feeling very lonely and mm, mentally not well. It is saying that have you considered reaching out to friends or loved ones for support? Additionally, seeking professional help from a therapist can provide valuable guidance during the challenging time. I am anxious that AI will take my job away. So it's saying let's explore ways to upskill and adapt to changing circumstances. Yeah. Now, let's say I have been trying to get a date for some time, but no luck. Now it is giving us relationship can be complex and challenging, Charlie. It's important to approach them with patience and self-acceptance. And it is saying, additionally, practicing upon open communication and being true to yourself can attract meaningful connections. How should I find a date? So it is saying that engaging in activities that align with your interests create opportunities to meet like-minded individuals. I like to make YouTube videos which are helpful. So, but how can I find a date while making YouTube videos on AI? So, well, just a disclaimer that is not why I'm making YouTube videos, so don't get ideas. Anyway, so you can see that the quality of this model is simply out of this world. And now let me ask it a real question which I seriously really ponder upon a lot. And if you know the answer, let me know in the comments because we're all just friends here. So I'm asking it. I often wonder what true happiness looks like for me. Can you help me visualize and work towards my ideal life? So let me press enter. There you go. So it is saying visualizing our desire is an essential step in creating a fulfilling life. What brings you joy, such as relationship, career, or personal growth? So, well, I'm not sure what brings me joy. So, start by identifying activities or experiences that have brought fleeting moment of happiness in the past. Well, I like my career. So, it's saying that to identify this element, we can explore ways to enhance your current career path or seeking opportunities that align more closely with your aspirations. So, anyways, I'm not going to give more responses here, but you can already sense that this model is really, really amazing. I mean, whether you are feeling depressed, anxious, or you want some career advice, some other dating advice, or relationship advice, family advice, you can install this Therapy Beagle privately, locally, and then, unlike me, that you don't have to show it to world. You can talk with it, just for the fun purposes. But please remember, it is just an AI. It can make mistakes. It can make factual mistakes. It can hallucinate. It can even give you misleading or false advice. So don't follow it to the dot. if you really want some sort of help, maybe human therapist is always a good idea. Having said that, if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.